Hello everybody and welcome to Sin City Living. My name is Jason. I'll be bringing you today's episode. As always, please hit those like and subscribe buttons. I want to give a couple quick little informational things. First, to all the fans that ask us about being able to tip the channel to show your appreciation and help us out. We still have the buy us a coffee function. I really appreciate all those coffees you guys have bought us. As you know, all three of us live off coffee. Just check the description of the video down below for a link to that if you are interested. But also, YouTube has now added a new function, a thanks button, right at the bottom of our videos. So if you appreciate what we're doing or appreciate the video we put out, please hit that thanks button, drop us a little bit. And if not, no worries. We appreciate all you guys watching. Second, we have our live streams coming up. They're going to be every single week on Tuesdays at either 1 or 2 o'clock, probably 2 o'clock. Some days I pick up the kid, I may do it at 1, but I'll let you guys know in advance. And once a month we will be doing a charity one. So this first one is going to be towards charity. After that will be our regular live streams. If they go well, we'll continue to keep them on YouTube. If not, we'll shift them over to our patrons. For most of them, we'll still do the occasional one on YouTube. And with that in mind also, please join us as one of our patrons. Just check again the description of the video down below for some links to that. And we have exclusive videos that we put up there all the time. Things we don't put on the regular channel, including the entire How to Deal Craps course. So with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into today's video. Alright everybody, so for today's video, we want to go over another real-world situation that just happened today, actually. And it's just another example of why so many people play craps and catch a fantastic roll and still lose. So we had a 30-minute roll today, 28 minutes. 28-minute roll today, and none of the players colored up after the roll or anytime within the next hour, and none of the players that were on the table at that time ended up winning. And it was just, it was absolutely ridiculous. Now, I kept track of the most prominent numbers, and when I talk about how many times a number hits, I'm talking about how many times it hit while it was live, while it was active. I'm not talking about when the point was off, when the puck was off. Okay? So what was really crazy about this was, amazingly enough, it was the 5 that hit the most. The 5 hit 8 times. The 4 and the 8 both hit 6 times apiece. The rest was pretty random. This shooter actually threw 2 12s back to back twice. It was pretty crazy. So okay, what was it? It was 8, 6, and 6. All right, 8, 6, and 6. So I just want to go over the predominant ways people were playing. And then I will show you just some, slightly better ways people were playing. So this was a $10 minimum bet table. So we had one player that was doing $10 come bets, and he was doing 20 in odds. Okay, 20 in odds. So now most of these players bought in for between $200 to $300. Okay, so I would assume that if you buy in for between $200 to $300, if you have between $500 to $600 in your rail when the roll ends, you would think that you would be willing to call it a night, that you've won, you've doubled up or more, and call it a night. Some people don't call it a night until they've got $800 to $1,000 in the rail. It makes it even harder, but it also depends on their play style. So let's take a look at how this went. So we'll start with the come better. Okay, so first time into the 4, he placed 20 odds. Second hit, he made 50 bucks. Third hit, he made another 50. Fourth, fifth, and sixth hit. Okay. Now going into the 5 with 20 odds. This means he's making $40 every single time. And I'm actually kind of increasing this because he did not have a come bet all the time. He was playing a 2-point Molly system, so there were a bunch of times where he got paid, it came off, and then the next hit he didn't get paid. So I'm actually increasing how much he won. He actually did not win as much as I am showing here. So here, he would have won $40 7 times. That's 280 bucks, okay? That's assuming he had a nonstop. And again, he did not have a nonstop. And then going into the 8. And again, it hit 6 times. Okay? That means he had 5 times where he got paid $34. Right? That's $170. Throw in that 5, we'll do 175. Theoretically, this player should have enough to walk away once the roll is over, $700. Now, they were already down a couple of $100, maybe 150 or so. I think they bought him for 300, so they were down about 150. So that means that theoretically, at best, they would have had $850 in front of them. That should be more than enough to walk away. In reality, I want to say he had something, it was something closer to this, maybe about 450 or so off of that roll. He had, I want to say, about 500 in the rail in front of him on a $300 buy-in. He looked down at that, and it was green and red. He didn't have any blacks. And he looked down at that and, decided to keep playing. Didn't want to call it a night because it just wasn't enough for him. Just wasn't enough for him on a 30-minute roll. So you got to wonder, what kind of roll does this guy want to catch? We had one 30-minute roll amongst 5 tables tonight. We had one 30-minute roll amongst all 30-minute or longer roll amongst 5 tables tonight in an 8-hour shift. Once amongst 5. It's actually kind of rare. A lot of times we'll have at least 2. Now we did have 3 or 4, maybe 5 20-minute rolls. But clearly a 20-minute roll isn't enough for this player to make their money and walk away. If you're playing come bets, you pretty much have to do max odds. And it's tough to do max odds on a $300 buy-in. You just don't have enough, right? So, I mean, max odds would have been enough. Now, another player just did the inside. So they only got paid on the 5 and 8. And they did the same bet every single time. Same bet. So right here, they made $14 8 times. Okay, that's 112. They made $112. They made nothing on the 4, and then over here, what am I doing? Over here, they made $14 6 times. Right? It's $84. $196. They made $196 on a 30-minute roll. Are you kidding me? It's actually 2 or 3 players that were playing like this. There was one that did have the 4, and so let me go ahead and give you guys an example. And at this point, we actually are buy on $10. So they made $19 6 times. It's $114. Okay, the other player, not this first one. That's $114. So the player that had the most numbers won $310. They had roughly a $300 buy-in. They were stuck 100, a little over 100. So at this point, they were up about $200 on a 30-minute roll. Again, if a 30-minute roll is not enough for you to make your money, what roll is? What roll is? That's a once a night kind of roll, and you're lucky if you're going to catch that if you play all night. So what kind of roll are you looking for if a 30-minute roll, if 6 hits of a 4 is not enough for you to make money, if 8 hits of a 5 is not enough for you to make money, if 6 hits of an 8 is not enough for you to make money? Either one, any of those by themselves should be enough to make your walking away money, right? And this is why we talk about how you have to press. You have to press. If you don't press, you will never make the money to walk away. It's just not going to happen. So I'm going to set this up, and I'm going to show you guys with each number how this would work under three different pressing methods. The only one that is likely to not make money on this roll, or has potential to not make money on this roll, is the power presser. But we'll take a look. Okay, 30-minute roll, even a power presser should make money. But a mid presser and the highly underrated pressing 1 unit. So let's look. We'll press 1 unit first. Okay, so this hit 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 hits on the 8. Six hits on the 8, and this player made $153 just on the 8. Let's look at the mid-presser. So the mid-presser the first time is definitely going to press it 1 unit. The next time around, they're going to go up to 30. That's 2. Okay. Number 3, they go up to 42. Number 4, number 5, and number 6. So a mid-presser just on the 8 will have made $186 just on the 8. Power presser is probably losing money. Okay, power presser the first time is going to throw in $4. Then they're going to throw in another $1, so they're $5 invested. Then they're going to throw in $7. This is hit number 3. All right, so they are $12 invested. Hit number 4, they're going to go up to 300, so they are actually 13 to the positive. Hit number 4, hit number 5, make sure I got this right. That should be hit number 5. Let me make sure I got this right. Up to 30, 66, 150, 300, 600. Okay, so this is actually hit number 6 that brought it up to $1,200. So even the power presser made $163, even though they're throwing in more money. So the power presser actually made more than the press 1 unit. Press 1 unit is an underrated strategy, but it still will not make as much as a mid presser or power presser on a longer roll. Okay, so yes, this is not walking away money quite yet. Let's look at the 4. Okay, let's look at the 4. So like I said, we are a buy. So pressing 1 unit, then pressing another unit. That's 2. Okay, hit number 3. Hit number 4. Hit number 5. And hit number 6. Okay. 6 hits. Six hits on the 4, and pressing 1 unit, the player has $237. $237 in profit. Okay. Now let's look at the mid presser. Okay. Mid presser on the 4. First time. So 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits. Come on now. 4 hits. 5 hits. And 6 hits. 6 hits, and the mid presser has $390 in profit on their rack. Let's look at the power presser. So the power presser will throw in $1, go up to 30. It's one hit. Throw in $1, go up to 30. Next time around, they're going to throw in $2. They're going to go up to 90. So they're $3 invested at this point. Okay? So they go up to 90. We're going to assume a $5 vig on this. So what did I say? They threw in $3 at this point. Alright, so up to 30, up to 90, up to 250. So that's 3 hits. Okay. Fourth hit. This is a $12 vig, amazingly enough. That's the fourth hit. The fifth hit, this right here is a $37 vig. Okay. $37 vig. They would pay $1,500 for 37. I'm going to take it out of here because this stuff will be coming down. That was the fifth hit. Hit number 6, $50 vig. We're going to go ahead and do out of there so they can get paid $4,000. So the power presser at this point, after 6 hits on the 4, has $4,163. That is most definitely walking away money. The Press 1 unit player, just between the 4 and 8, 6 hits each, has $390. It's pretty close to walking away money. Pretty close. The mid presser has $576. Also pretty close to walking away money. They should be able to walk away from this. Okay? Should be able to walk away from this. All right, so let's look at 8 hits on the 5. Okay? Pressing 1 unit. Hit number 2. Hit number 3. Hit number 4. Hit number 5. Hit number 6. Hit number 7. And hit number 8. So just pressing 1 unit. Just pressing 1 unit, the player has $273 in front of them. $273 in front of them, plus the $380 from the others. So that's over $600? Over $600. 30-minute roll, walking away money for sure. Mid presser. First hit. Second hit. Third hit. Fourth hit. Fifth hit. Sixth hit. Seventh hit. And hit number 8. Mid-press player, $509 sitting in front of him. Just off the 5, that should be your walking away money. Just one number rolling 8 times should be your walking away money. But when you combine it with all the rest, it's definitely walking away money. So, power presser, the first hit, they throw in $1, so they're stuck $1. Second hit. Third hit, they throw in $6. So now they're stuck $7, okay? Third hit. Fourth hit, they're going to go to $350. So now they're actually good to $3. That's 4 hits. Let me make sure I got that right. Quarter, 60, 150, and 350. Absolutely. So after four hits, they are actually $3 to the good. Now, next time around, they are going to go to 750. That's hit number 5. Hit number 5, they go to 750. Hit number 6, 1500. Hit number 7, they are at table max, which means hit number 8, they collect 2,800. So, 8 hits on the 5, 4,000, 7, 4,000, $4,893. $4,893 just off one number. Off one number, mid-press and power push players absolutely have made walking away money. They have made their money on a 30-minute roll just off one number, which means they can potentially make their money on a 20-minute roll. They're walking away money. When you look at the totality of the payouts just on the 3 numbers that hit the most, even just pressing 1 unit, you're making over $600. That should be your win condition. That should be your walking away money. This is why so many people lose even when they catch a great roll, because they're not taking advantage of the great roll. You see how much it takes, how many repetitions, how many hits it takes on a number to reach walking away money, even when you're pressing it. If you're not pressing it, you're never going to hit your walking away money. So if you're just playing to have a good time, have fun, have some drinks, talk with your buddies, and just enjoy the game, by all means, just play to have fun. Again, it's a game that shouldn't consume your life. But if you're trying to win money, you gotta press. Thank you everybody for watching. We hope you find this interesting, illuminating, enlightening, or at least just plain fun. We'll catch you guys next time. Bye now. Thank you everybody for watching today's video, and as promised, a little bit more detail on things that we are working on. So again, we want to continue trying to expand the channel. We're really hoping to be able to add roulette as soon as possible, and then some video keno, video slots, stuff along those lines. Unfortunately, it ate up almost all of our cash, paying off all of our bills during the month of January while we were down. And now that the holidays have ended, YouTube's payouts have dropped significantly. So we're kind of treading water here as far as all that goes. Do have a lot of things we want to add, though. Not just those things, those additional games, and hopefully some carnival games and such like that. But the live streams. The biggest problem right now with the live streams is with 3 jobs combined between the 2 of us, 4 if I include the 20 to 30 hours a week I'm putting into the YouTube channel. It's very, very difficult for me to have a day and time that I can commit to doing the live stream every single week, because we also have our very young child to take care of. But I'm trying to figure that out. I'm thinking it's probably going to end up being on Monday nights or Tuesday afternoons, or possibly both. I intend to do at least one live stream exclusively for our patrons, and then another one on the YouTube channel. So possibly both days. We also have a few other things that we really want to attempt to move forward on. I'm just running into either time or skill set issues. I do want to eventually have a website going for us. I did used to program websites over a decade ago. A lot of things have changed, and I just don't have that time. And not a whole lot of knowledge on the current state of building websites, hosting what sites can host, and how to build up the e-commerce stuff. So if anybody has any skill sets along those lines and would like to answer some questions or just help us out, shoot us an email, sincitylivinglv@gmail.com. Also, I really hope to be able to start adding some exclusive stuff from Sin City Living, logoed shirts, hats. I'm looking to get custom dice made, even custom layouts made, although those would be pretty expensive. But I know zero about e-commerce and drop shipping and anything along those lines. So if you have any skill or knowledge in that area, please email me. I would love to ask you some questions and see if you can answer a few to help me figure out how to get that going. Same thing with designing our logos. You know, I had the logo, had some logos designed, very, very small logos, unfortunately, not big enough to blow up to put on T-shirts and stuff like that. And again, I know next to nothing, not next to, I know nothing about logo design, graphic design, any kind of websites that could do it. I literally know nothing. So if you have any skill or knowledge in that area also, please email me, and you're willing to answer some questions, please email me and let me know. I'll admit I don't even know where to start as far as asking some questions, but I'm sure I'll ask a few, and that'll trigger a few more, so on and so forth. So yeah, there's that, and of course we do hope to continue to improve our AV setup, but I am an AV moron, so also right there, if you have any skill sets or knowledge in that area, please email me, and are willing to answer some questions. Please email me and let me know. We would love to help. Otherwise, again, thank you everybody for watching, and we're very excited to continue bringing you our videos. Bye now.